Sanjay. Sanjay is a consultant with Deloitte, and he says he has traveled both abroad and all over India. And Toastmasters Sanjay, his topic for today is infinite possibility. Infinite possibility, Sanjay.
Several years back, there was an intelligent kid in one of the prestigious schools here in Chennai. And his roll number was 45. And in fact, his teachers considered him to be a curious, intelligent kid. And as a kid, he was cognizant of basic science principles. Would you like to guess who roll number 45 was? In fact, he went on to become a 6-footer school people leader. It was Sanjay Gangapatnam, a roll number ahead of mine. He was truly ahead of mine. I am Sanjay Krishna, roll number 46. Good afternoon, Toastmaster, guest, and team owner. Sanjay Gangapatnam was even good at sports. He was my teacher's favorite in terms of sports too. But I used to sync up with my class teacher only during exams. I used to cry when I see the question paper. My class teacher used to cry when she sees my answer paper. That sums it all. But today, I'm educated. I did my engineering for my bachelor's. I went to one of the prestigious MBA institutions for my MBA, and I am interested in sports. And in fact, as she mentioned, I work for the management consulting division of one of the finest consulting firms here in India. In fact, today, people don't see me as a failure that I was. They see me as a success that I am today. For me, I'm inspired by this quote that says, future is a space of infinite possibility. In fact, Mike Tyson once mentioned, I quote, every person has a plan until they get punched in the face. I would like to quote 2 instances in my life that punched me right in the face and made me realize there are infinite possibilities around me. Punch number 1. As a kid, I was an average student with a mediocre effort. My father passed away when I was 14. I looked up to my mom. She was standing alone strong. And that's when this single kid realized he is a natural calculator. School life was full of mistakes. Mistakes, that's the only proof that I kept trying. It was in the class 12, a regular parent-teacher meeting. My mom walked along with me. This was in the room of Mr. Parameshwaran, the chemistry teacher I had. Chemistry was not the funniest subject for me. In fact, not even in my priority. But for Parameshwaran, it was more like a prepared speech. He was quick to say that Sanjay is not concentrating. I'm not able to tolerate him. He is not responsible. And most importantly, he went on to say that I might even fail in my chemistry 12 final exam. I was shocked. I knew I was not that bad. Most importantly, I was not able to understand how my mom would respond to this. To my surprise, my mom stood up, held my hands tight, and told Mr. Parameshwaran that he can concentrate on other students and she will handle my chemistry fate. Fast forward 4 months later, my results are out and I scored 96% in chemistry, the highest I got in any subject then. And in fact, I got 13 marks more than Sanjay Gangapatnam. I did that. I did that to him. And the first punch made me realize that trust is so powerful that it made me perform in a subject that was not even my priority. It made me a top scorer for a subject that I didn't want to concentrate. In fact, scoring top has been my habit since then. Yeah, it's a new possibility. My second punch. I have got a lot of scars and bruises. Lucky I stand in front of you today as single piece. If I'm not injured, I practice kickboxing. a sports that I loved for 14 years. Until I met with a bad accident that called in for 2 surgeries and asking me to stop kickboxing for my life. I was sad and I was angry. After quite a few tears and countless breakdowns, I realized I had 2 options. Either to dwell on the fact that I will not be able to perform kickboxing again, or to look at the other option I had in front of me. I learned about calorie pie. My orthopedician accepted. And today, I stand in front of you as a calorie pie to perform. And in fact, I've got a lot of friends, they too. My second punctual phase made me realize it's good to break cycles. And there are a lot of lessons to learn and new people to discover. My friends, I reiterate in front of each one of you, future is a space of infinite possibility. It's a matter of how you accept and understand. In fact, to travel is to live. But for a true traveler, destination is not a location, but destination is the fact that he is able to see things in a new way. And I thank each one of you for beginning your wanderlust this afternoon in terms of a time travel that you did with me. Thanks again, and this is Sanjay Krishna, rule number 46.